Ooga fucking ooga cunts, welcome to the cunt stream. We have a lot of things to talk about tonight. But before we get to that, let's introduce the people here who you probably don't actually know. We got Reading Ren. She hasn't been on in a while, and a lot of you are new. We got what are you calling yourself now, Thorn? Lady Thorn?
I mean,
we got Lady Thorn.
People can just call me Thorn.
Yeah,
the one where
I
the
probably will.
Yeah.
But you got to say the whole fucking thing if you want them to find your channel.
Yeah, my channel name's Lady Thorn.
we got excellent. Well, we got Jagan Political, and we got Darnell Henriquez.
Hello. Howdy.
Tino. We're getting some diversity in here.
Yeah, so we have Darnell Diversity Hire Henriquez.
Look, you're all laughing. I got a job. Fuck you.
I was gonna say, the joke's on you, Darnell. Had you came into the job the way we had discussed, you wouldn't be paying taxes. But no, someone had to get citizenship.
So, anyway, the reason most people are here probably isn't either of the first two topics. So we should at least brace the first topic. Some people are apparently kind of shitty. Maybe not shitty people. Maybe they just did shitty things. Mm-hmm. But what I want to know is who in this quote-unquote community can you trust? Is it nobody? It's certainly not everybody.
Certainly not everybody.
How do you know? How do you figure it out? Do you trust your friends' opinions? Because a lot of us did that with Jeff. Do you trust the face that's shown to you? Because a lot of us did that with Jeff. What's the plan? How do we figure out who isn't a piece of shit?
Well, I think the name Jeff is ruined, which is too bad because I'm super lazy when it comes to names, and I was going to name a kid that because I'm lazy. You would have think it would have been Dahmer. You would have think it would have been Dahmer, but no, this was the one.
Just Dahmer, Jeff, not even a full Jeffrey, just Jeff, just 4 letters.
Not even 2 Fs. Not even 2 Fs.
Just 3 letters.
JEF. Like I want him to be marked as dyslexic Jeff. Because if I have children, they're going to be marked for
two answers. Since none of you have provided a good one, well, we do have 2 answers in the chat that are pretty good. Fright Power Ranger says trust but verify.
Very rare of you.
I guess trust to a point. And Bruni Strongbear says don't trust anyone other than yourself. And I think that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, so that's pretty emo. I'm gonna blow a Beretta now.
I'm gonna check anyway. Check anyway.
You gotta trust somebody somewhere.
Check their sources or what they say, and make sure that you keep yourself transparent with how you act.
Right.
So at least then, if
so
they
trust but verify.
Yeah, trust but verify. But also make sure that you're better. So if they do something shitty, at least nothing gets on you.
Just say never claim high ground you don't have.
Exactly.
If you don't have high ground, admit we all do dumb shit. Like
that.
I just did dumb shit.
And also never claim victimhood that you don't deserve, Jeff.
Yeah. Oh, so Thorn, you said you just did dumb shit. What did you do?
So I didn't check an author verification on my channel, so now I get to erase 2 videos and re-edit them and re-upload them, which is what I've been doing today.
No,
I noticed.
Don't do that. Just fucking correct yourself.
It looks cleaner and it would bug me otherwise.
Oh, so you want to re-edit anyways?
Yeah. But since I just put an annotation, I'm like, I don't want to though. No one reads the descriptions.
I noticed that today. Actually, I was watching a couple of your creepypastas, and I noticed the same videos there with the name of the author. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So I pulled down the incorrect ones and put up new ones. Oh well,
Hey, you corrected yourself.
Hey, we see, Jeff. This is how you do it when you goof. I goofed. My bad. I'ma fix it.
Yeah, sorry, I fucked up. I won't do it again. I'm gonna do what I can to correct it.
Yeah,
I'm sure somebody here has fucked up at some point.
Yeah, I also like apologized profusely to the author. He's like, yeah, no, it's good. I just wanted to let you know that those aren't my stories. Fuck.
Did the author actually get huh?
Yeah, he DM'd me. I'm like, this is not how I wanted an author that I admired to actually speak with me. But fuck.
Oh, that.
It could be worse. You could have accidentally, fell on a Discord doc server for several months.
Well,
Yes.
Repeatedly. You could have fell on that doc server for several months repeatedly and definitely not did all the things that you later admitted to doing.
Yeah, well, without knowing what was going on, you could have accidentally actively participated in it.
Yeah, that's a bad weekend. That is
So
a really bad weekend.
basically what you're saying is at least I'm not Jeff Holiday.
Yeah.
Now, at least you're not Jeff Holiday.
although you have a pretty hot wife if you were, but the rest of it, let's stick with the not.
She's very pretty, yes.
It's like going up to like J.R.R. Tolkien and says, "Oh man, I'm such a big fan of your Harry Potter series." Oh wait,
Oh my god. Yeah, that's basically what I did. I apologize. What's weird is now I can't find those two that I attributed to him. I can't find them anymore. So, apparently somebody tagged his name in them. So, not completely stupid on my part.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, at least the one that found you was the one that got credited, who didn't actually write it, and
Right.
not the guy hasn't been credited for his work.
Yeah, if that person would like to come forward, I'd like to credit you because I have no fucking clue who wrote these stories now.
No, yeah, I guess if you thought it was that guy, you probably don't know who it was.
I can't find them.
Yeah.
They're not on the site anymore.
What
What
are
do you think I could do?
What are the names of the stories?
Words, and landline.
Oh, I really like words.
I do too. I would really love to give this
Awesome.
person credit.
is that like a book or I've never heard that.
They're creepypasta type
Yeah.
short stories.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. It's just fucking. Okay, I thought you meant like the author of like, some novel.
No, oh god, no.
To be fair, I mean, there's a lot of novels out there, and some of them have really strange titles.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Mhm.
That's true.
So we just got a red robot.
What is up, my triggers?
I wanted to ask you a very important question. The same question I've asked all of these lovely people.
Yeah.
How do you figure out who the fuck you can trust in this quote unquote community? How do you know which ones are pieces of shit and which ones aren't?
Well, here's my advice, and I can preface. You can tell where this is going by what I call it. I call it, and this is my code for everything in life. I am a happy pessimist. Bear with me on this. I plan for the worst and hope for the best. But basically, I am prepared for everything to go to shit at any moment. So that way, when it does go to shit, not only am I not surprised, I'm somewhat prepared. However, I have become incredibly gleeful with disappointment because most of the time, life disappoints me. And the other thing about this, the other piece of advice that I would give you, you cannot be betrayed by someone if you aren't a dick online.
Right.
Because all the people that have been fucked by all this stuff uncovered shitty things that they did that they were trying to hide from other people. If you never are shitty to people, or at least you're open when you're a shithead, like, I admit I've occasionally been a bit of a shithead to Yobi. That's a secret to no one. It's not that I hate him. I just don't want to have him on my show anymore.
Who hasn't been a shithead to the outside dog?
I've been a shithead to the outside dog.
Here's the thing. It's a secret to no one. There is no revelation about the red robot that will come to light at any point. Why? Because I treat everyone exactly the way that I treat them in public.
Yeah, exactly.
Like assholes.
All it requires.
Like assholes.
You don't have to trust anyone if you're above board in everything you do. It
Also,
doesn't matter who I trust.
No. I'm
Also,
not
Red. If you're
Wait.
pessimistic about everything, then sometimes you're actually like pleasantly surprised by shit.
Exactly. I'm actually
Red brought up a very
most
good
of the
point.
time, everybody's nice to me. Most of the time.
No, but Red, you brought up a very good point, and I feel like this word's going to be a huge theme tonight.
Yeah.
Transparency.
Yeah.
Act in public like you do behind closed doors.
Well, I can't slap my dick on your face in public. People don't like that.
Wrath, nobody would complain. I've seen the size; they would think it was some python coming out of your pants. An animal.
That's not the direction I thought it was going to go. Thank you.
Well, it's not to say that you should never keep a secret. Like if someone wants to tell you something and talk about a subject in private, that doesn't mean you blab about everything. But there's a difference. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm
your
not saying
public behavior should match your private behavior.
Right. The way you treat people shouldn't change based on setting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now that's not it, and that's
something
more difficult than it sounds. I'm not going to lie and say I have succeeded at this my entire life. On the contrary, it is a lot more difficult than it sounds. However, I'm a terrible liar, and that's very handy.
It does help prove your honesty when you can't lie worth shit.
I'm also very absent-minded, so I can't keep track of shit. So even if I try to be a lying, backstabbing asshole, I'd fuck it up.
Yeah. Being a liar and having a
that's
bad
what happened
memory.
with these guys.
Being a liar and having a bad memory generally doesn't go well.
Yep.
I was going to say, you guys ever met a liar with short-term memory loss?
That's a surprising benefit of being absent-minded. You're forced to be very honest.
See, that
You
wasn't
don't
a
have a
joke.
choice.
I want to see this person. I want to meet this person. I want to watch them try to navigate life because that would be amazing.
That is the funniest sitcom ever. Just watch the absent-minded liar try to be a con artist.
Now, I will say, I'm not going to say that I've never used
We should make this
reputation for absent-mindedness to cover for a fuck-up. But usually it's still relatively true. I forgot to do that. You know?
Trust me, like I legitimately, like, my sometimes absent-mindedness has gotten me into trouble, and I was all like, yeah, I totally spaced that. But I own that, I should have remembered that. That's my bad.
No, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, that's all. I think all it requires is just accepting that life will fuck you regularly. Be prepared for that. Or lube up. And when life's dick is not as long as you thought it was, be happy.
That's true. You saved on hospital bills. Be grateful.
Sometimes life will give you lemonade, but also vodka.
It's always good days in life.
And then screwdrivers.
Sometimes life will give you a big fat rolling pin.
Oh man,
I love that story. One second.
I have this little picture that
No. Shut the fuck up for a second, Jagged. Yeah. We have a lot of new viewers. Can you please briefly tell that story?
All right.
Oh, Chris.
So here's what's up. I got really fucked up at a party, all right? And I got pulled into this back room. And the next thing I know, like, we're all fucking making out with like 4 or 5 different people. And this dude shoves a fucking rolling pin up my ass. And I end up having to go to the hospital. So I had to explain to the dude what was going on, why he was taking it out of me. And it was bad. Like, I didn't really feel it because I was so fucked up. But when I sobered up and I realized what the fuck had actually happened, like, I fucking died. Like, fucking, I had to look this dude in the face, and he told me what the fuck, like, what I said, what happened, and I was just like, oh fuck, god damn it. It was a bad time, man.
Did the doctor say, "Did you get raped by Gordon Ramsay"?
No, the look on his face, like, just the look on everybody's face was fucking like, why would you let this happen? That's fucking
Why?
Well, when you're fucked up, you kind of let things happen. Trust me, I know.
Okay, so you were asking for it?
I have some questions about the physics. Rolling pins generally have like a portion maybe that big, and then jump straight to a portion like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well,
How far and did the big part go up? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, dude.
I was about to say.
I had to get stitches.
Hence the hospital.
Yeah, I had to get like an inch worth of stitches in my anus.
Oh wow! Like, you know you've seen some
Fucking
shit
no.
if you have stitches on your anus.
See, guys, if it was ever in question before, we now know we can trust Jagan because there were many opportunities to lie to make that sound way less horrible.
It's a story of caution. Don't get fucked up and do stupid shit, people.
I'd like to.
There's an ER doctor that's still telling this story.
I bet.
Probably currently.
ER doctors have got to have like a million stories of things they found up people's asses, and it's like, let's trade stories.
Oh yeah, one told me about Pez dispenser.
I'm sure Rolling Pin Guy. I'm sure Rolling Pin Guy is a story that's won on some message boards with this.
God damn it! I don't want to hear about the gerbil again.
See, we're making the chat
Jim,
very.
We heard two gerbils,
now.
but I'm sorry. There's Rolling Pin Guy. You haven't lived until you've seen Rolling Pin Guy.
You say that. Oh, wait, hold on. You say the two gerbils, and then I suddenly picture Hamtaro and his best little friend Oxnard going, "Where are we now?"
Then where we should
adventure.
You're killing me.
I think you killed Raph.
I hate you.
No,
we're making the chat very uncomfortable, so I think we should switch
Talk
to
about it more?
a much tamer topic, like Semaj's sex life.
That's a very tame subject. Nothing happens.
Well, no.
That was my way of very, very subtly segueing to Semaj's thing. Semaj, explain how your past few days have gone, if you will.
Oh, in case you, weird segue there,
we got to get the sad part out of the way.
All right. So, on Christmas Day, I woke up to find out that my brother was dead.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah, real downer on this part. Well, way to go there, Schmeckel. So, I've been dealing with that for the last little while, and I just need to socialize, and that's why I'm here and not quietly in my room and doing nothing. So
yeah,
all right, and I had Semaj bring that up for the reason that he like the part that he entirely failed to mention. Funerals and shit are expensive. Caskets themselves are expensive. Anything you guys want to donate tonight is going to Semaj for that.
it's it's hard to bring up that stuff, but it is I'm not gonna lie, it is a factor.
Yeah.
Okay, giant group hugs to Semaj.
Oh my god!
And now back to the part where we probably won't have someone cry.
Probably
How
not.
does everybody feel about fucking Andy Worski after his recent rampage?
I have no idea what's going on.
I've been in a place with no internet.
I like new
You
Andy.
guys have
honestly.
all missed the best of Andy Worski.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Like new Andy is best Andy.
Hold on. Somebody give me and DFC the Reader's Digest version.
Okay, so
Andy's gone full Tonka, and we love it.
Jeff was involved. Andy got pissed. Andy's on a warpath. He's going against anybody who's a fucking liar, piece of shit, any of that. Andy is becoming. He's taking Tonka lessons.
Hell yeah.
Andy's pissed. Andy has yelled at. Sorry, Adam. The chat has a very good point. Adam. He's pissed. He's going after everyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say Adam's on a warpath.
Does this mean somebody has to make an Andy was right jar?
Well, we could always just do the Andy's Always Right Foundation.
Yeah, I'm still kind of confused, but okay.
So the whole Andy.
Wait. Actually, somebody gave me a very good bit of advice. For anybody who's not caught up on this, just watch Mediker's videos on it. Mediker has explained it very, very well, very succinctly.
I watched the first two Mediker videos, so he's going after that stuff.
Basically, because of all that, Andy is on a fucking warpath. He's mad at everybody.
Oops.
And I can't say I disagree with it.
See, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, me, yeah. Yeah, this is why the B list almost never has any drama. We're never up to anything interesting.
It's
Because
true.
we talk about geek stuff.
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
true. It's the boring list. I mean, what? Just kidding.
I have fun.
No. I would be on Sunday Fundays if I wasn't consistently hungover those
That's
mornings.
fine. That's fine.
It'd just be the sound of Wrath puking.
Hey! I puke while I'm still drunk. It helps the hangover be not quite as brutal.
Oh, good plan.
Yeah, I'm saying, Wrath, I've been hungover and had Saturdays where I was on my show and Cunt Stream and was on Sunday Funday the next day.
We get it. You're a masochist.
And I've been on
kids. She's not allowed to sleep.
Like the nipple chains weren't a giveaway, but yeah, we get it.
And as friend, I've been on shows where I was completely drunk to the point that I've said stupid things.
Oh yeah, by the way,
because none of us have ever done that.
I've never had that experience.
There's a lock on my liquor cabinet now.
Stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a late show on because I don't have to work the first for a change, which is amazing.
Nice.
So
Me neither.
The late show will be absolutely me and the roommate, I think, are gonna drink ourselves stupid. We'll see.
See, I have to work this Saturday, but it's early, so like the only thing I'll really be missing would be if there's a Saturday Kumite. I won't be able to watch that.
Yeah, I'm never like home for that, so I've never seen it.
I think he's doing it every day now.
Oh really? Jesus.
It's every day, bro.
Which is funny because he was complaining about doing it every weekday. Now he's doing it every. Okay, go for it, Tom.
Well, he's complaining about it because he wouldn't do it if people wouldn't watch. But he's like, people keep asking him to do more, and he's just like, fuck.
No.
What have I done?
I love doing it when people didn't fucking watch.
Right?
Yeah, now the people watch.
Tom did it back when he had fucking 10 people watching it.
Mm-hmm. There's something slightly freeing about knowing everybody who's watching. You know them personally because you've had them watch for years in some cases.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like just ask Satsu. That's where Schmeckel and I actually met, was Satsu 2 Cents' stream.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen a fucking Satsu stream in so fucking long. And
Dude, I missed the Satsu streams.
I'd love to pump into one of them. Dude, while he's going, we're going.
He tends to go at night. Like he'll start a little bit before we do, and his will be over well before we're gone. Typically,
at some point, I am going to have to get somebody to catch me up on all like the small details of all the drama because I really feel
Medicare video, dude. That's
Medicare.
Well, no, not the stuff Medicare's covering. Some of the ancillary stuff, but I'm not going to ask about now. But it just
no, ask away, man. I am a fountain of knowledge at your disposal.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Remember, one of your eyes out, you'll be a genius.
We got to remember, ignorance is my primary defense from drama. If I don't know what's going on, I can't get sucked into it. The Medicare videos have made sure that I don't. Here's what's fucked up. I have known Kraut for so long. When Medicare did the video where he was looking at the people in the Discord, I looked really close to see if I was in there because I'm in so many fucking Discords I wouldn't know if I was.
No, Red.
I double checked.
That's the sad thing. I looked like, am I in this one? No. Okay, good. I'm not.
I really want to do a parody video. Do you want to join a Discord? I almost promised you. You won't get doxxed.
No, and see, I'm in a lot of servers. I've said this multiple times. I'm in a lot of servers where I wouldn't know if anything was going on.
4 or 5. 6.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't in Kraut shit because I don't talk to Kraut.
Oh.
But sometimes you just don't look at that shit, and that's why I'm willing to give people like Wiz, maybe that girl,
right
Bunty.
24 of these fucking things.
Yeah, there are people that I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt because there's no evidence that suggests they had direct involvement. So, like, if they were in the server, that's not instant condemnation.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because think of how many of us are in, like, 5, 10, 15 servers, and we don't check Discord all that time.
We have a super chat.
$100 from Dave for Semaj best wishes.
Dude, you are the man.
Wow.
You are the man.
Because it's a super chat, somebody remind me of that in January when I actually get the money.
Yeah.
I need a secretary. I'm gonna hire on a fucking secretary to keep track of this shit.
Be careful. Opal might think that you're willing to hire illegals.
You need to be a citizen. Wait, no. What the fuck do I care? I'm not American. I'll take you.
By the way, I do have something I'm going to talk about on Sunday Funday because it happened like right after Sunday Funday, so I didn't get a chance to mention it. But I thought I'd mention it to you guys. I have gotten accidentally, as you've seen my gaming channel, you may have seen more streams than normal of some indie games. It's because if you on Twitter, you've ever heard of Indie Gamer Chick? No?
You mentioned her.
Okay. Well, she just has a hobby of promoting indie games. Well, I'm helping out with that. So you may see a lot more of that from me on my gaming channel. So if you want to see at least 30 minutes of like strange games you've never heard of and want to find out if they're good or not, and they're usually really cheap. Most of the ones I've dealt with are under $10. So just so you know.
Wow.
Okay. I'm not getting any money for this, by the way. Nothing.
Red.
I'm game link, please.
So Red, I'd like to answer that question. Is she hot?
Who? I have no idea. I've never seen her.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. You're killing me, man.
Yeah, I have no idea. That's just the name she goes by. For all I know, it's a dude. I don't fucking know. I don't know, nor do I care. That's
It's like I killed Miami Beach for Wrath too.
Dude, I'll let you dream. That's fine. Because I kid you not. You want to hear a funny story?
I got a feeling I'm going to anyway. So go ahead.
Well, okay, you're gonna hear a funny story. I play MMOs, or used to play them a lot. Okay, and I usually role play. Okay, like as an in character. Pretty much all the time, right? I'm one of those kind of nerds. All right.
Ew. I mean, go on.
Here's what's fucked up. Okay, I did not realize this until someone pointed it out, that I'm really, really good at playing women. And this is not an intentional deception on my part, but I like to just, when I'm playing a character, I full on role play them. Now, mind you, I had an @ handle that should have been reasonable to interpret as probably male. I kid you not, I had at least 2 grown women were like, no way, that has got to be a chick. I'm like, no, I'm a dude. I wasn't gonna dox myself to him, but I'm like, yeah, I'm a dude. I'm like, no, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, so apparently, I can play a woman so well that grown women are convinced that I was a chick.
Holy motherfuck!
That's weird.
Catfight just.
Oh my god!
Jesus.
I'm gonna assume for you, Semaj.
Okay, Schmeckle, I'm gonna start recording these.
Yeah, please do.
Do you see who the sender is when you get paid out for them? Do you know?
I actually haven't been paid out for any of it yet. This is the first.
You beautiful fucking people! Oh my god!
You guys are the best.
Super chat. It's in the community section. So in the community section, it will list who donated what on what day.
Okay.
Thank you, Catfight.
Okay. So we'll just mark. So any donations for today, the 27th.
Everything from today goes to Semaj. Semaj, you were muted. I don't know if you saw that. Somebody just donated $500.
What? No, I didn't see that. What?
$500 and $100.
Yeah. What was the name? Catfight.
Yeah, Catfight donated 500, and who was the other one that donated 100? Dave. Just Dave.
Yeah, just Dave.
Oh my god!
But
yes, Dave from accounting. Thank you, Dave from accounting. You're awesome.
That's quite a lot. Thank you.
Beyond Sadness in the chat says 500 Canadian. Yeah, but we're Canadian, so that's like actually $500 for us.
Yes, it's not funny money when the recipient's Canadian.
Yep.
That's more. I was expecting.
It's oh my god, that is so awesome. Like
that's a lot more than I was expecting. Thank you. That will go a long ways.
Best fucking chat. Awesome. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say 10 out of 10. We have the best viewers because fans is cringy.
Yeah, no, we've always had, like, since the first charity stream we did. We've always had very, very generous viewers. Catfight and Dave, I've never seen before, unless Dave is Dave Rock.
You say unless that's the Rave Duck. I'm sorry, I don't recall you, Dave, but you are amazing.
Yeah, Catfight I think said earlier that that they're new. They came over because of Andy.
Wow.
But yeah, the generosity is definitely fucking appreciated.
Jesus Christ. 109 people watching. Jesus. I am green with envy.
Yeah. The show grew a little bit because of how we sucked on the teat of drama.
Yeah, that's true. I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. It's something
So,
like that.
there's a question in the chat. They said, is or are any of the streamers Trump supporters? I voted for Trump, reluctant.
Catfight says that was supposed to be $50.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, fuck, Ren. Is there some way to reverse?
I don't know how to reverse them. I just know where to find them.
Okay.
Let me ask my tech support real
there's
quick.
My shit's not monetized. I can hang on.
If there's no way to reverse it, Catfight, I'll get you $450 next month. That's the best I can do.
Oh man.
I can't give it back until it comes to me.
Oh, ouch.
Let me see if there's a refund policy for super chats.
Yeah, and unless there is some, you might be able to cancel it or something like that.
I'm seeing if like the creator can.
Yeah, Prince says there's no way to reverse.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh
my hell.
30%, so no. Oh.
Best I can do is get it back to you next month when it.
They say so with the 30% cut.
Oh God.
Yeah, we can get what we got back to you, man. That's what we can do.
According to my tech support, if they contact their card, they might be able to cancel the charge.
Good plan.
Okay, yeah.
But there's nothing on the Google Web.
Do that, Catfight. And shit, I'm sorry, that's
do it like ASAP.
Yeah, like right now.
Quick Google search says there's no way to reverse it.
Yeah, dispute that.
No, I think you might be able to cancel the charge though.
Might.
Yeah, that's probably your best bet.
Is that you can? Well, what they can do is, if it's already gone through, they can dispute it and let the bank or whoever their card's through know that it was an erroneous value, and they can just kill the charge entirely that way.
Yeah, that's
because I got overcharged for something that I bought a couple months ago, and I had to do that. That sucked.
Anyway, I'll be right back. Darnell's in charge.
I certainly wouldn't want someone to be like out of rent money just because they want to try and help someone out. Hopefully we can get this sorted out for you. Regardless, though, thank you so much for at least donating something.
Yeah, like that was super awesome of you. And that's the thing is, anyone who does donate, or anyone that even you just share the link, the Streamlabs or whatever. I'm sure we'll be putting money for that towards Semaj paying for some of these expenses. If you just share the link, that's greatly appreciated.
Right.
We understand because I'm gonna give Semaj what I can, but I'm going to do so privately. And after I check my finances, but it's, we get that not everyone's going to be able to contribute, that's completely fine. We understand.
For sure. All right. Now that I'm in charge, men, take off your shirts.
We'll do it for super chats for Semaj.
Someone did donate
you give Semaj money, I will strip.
Someone did donate $100. So
they didn't specify. They might not want that. That might be the last thing they want. They might cancel their charge if they see me shirtless. We don't know.
If that's the case, then give more money, and Wrath will put his shirt back on.
Yeah, I was about to say we have occasionally raised money by having people stop me from singing.
All right, Catfight in chat saying it's okay.
Are you sure, Cat? Jeez, because that's crazy.
That's a lot of money.
That is a huge amount of money.
Even for Monopoly money, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That would I just bought a handgun and I didn't spend that much on it. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, if it's gonna put you in jeopardy or something, Catfight.
I will be fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Okay.
I mean, if you insist, then yeah.
Wait. Oh, what'd I miss?
Catfight said they'll be fine and they're not going to cancel it from the sounds of it.
Serious?
Oh,
Catfight says that he can keep the 500.
Wow.
are you sure? I mean, I'm not thinking that you're a dick or anything. If you want some of that back, I mean that.
Yeah.
If it was an accident, I totally understand that.
Yeah, like we're not going to hold that against you.
I would never hold that against you.
Nobody's gonna think you're an asshole. Like,
That's
don't let me discourage you. If you want to give Semaj $500, you give him $500.
Yeah, we're only going to dissuade you for so long. Probably not much longer.
Yeah, say we're almost at the dissuasion limit at this point.
Irate Prostate saying offer Catfight a spot in the stream.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Catfight, if you want in, DM Wrath. Anyone here but Schmeckle, so I don't have to do work. But we'll get you in. You can come on for quite a fucking while.
Yeah,
for $500 for Semaj.
Say that pretty much, to be determined. Indefinite invite, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. That's gonna help him out a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, and someone's saying Catfight doesn't have a wrench.
Oh, give Catfight a wrench.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm searching for him, her.
Them.
There we go.
Zer?
Yes, French.
Start that Zer nonsense.
Okay, what if?
One second. Lap Plerome says, Schmeckle, answer the fucking question. Were you the one that asked if I'm Jewish? No, I'm not Jewish. If you want to join the after stream, I usually get my dick out. I'm very not Jewish.
Say it's
so
true.
Anyway, back to the topics at hand. Now that we're done sucking Catfight's dick, all of you pay attention to your inboxes. If you get a message from them, you have full permission to invite them on. But back to the minor topic I was bringing up. Andy Worski's fucking warpath.
Oh yeah,
Worski path, if you will.
The Worski path.
The Worski path.
What do you think in the long run? How do you think this will go? How do you think it'll play out?
It's really hard to say. Like it could go one of two ways. It could go, hey, yeah, he exposes a bunch of people for being fucking dickheads and everybody's on board with that. Or he picks the wrong motherfucker and something happens to him. Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah, as far as something happening to him, I think the worst that's going to happen is someone's going to try and like dox his information if he picks the wrong person. And then it's going to be a crucible for that person.
They're gonna dox Andy Worski's information. His full fucking name is out there. We know what city he lives in. What are they gonna fucking dox?
Exactly.
Like address, his family, shit like that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there are people that are that dickish to go after people's families.
Or even just they could try to dox Chris. Because we all know that's
right. I guess Chris's name isn't out. I'm not even sure at this point that Chris is his real name, because I thought Worski was at least one of their last names.
Yeah. I never really thought about it much.
I never put much thought to it. I didn't know it wasn't. Right. I just never thought about it.
Said his real name the other day. I forget what it was, but he said it multiple times on stream at this point.
I don't know, man.
I think he's basically going, you want to fucking dox me? Here's my fucking name. You know?
I've seen at least 2 people on Twitter that changed their description to just their address.
Jesus, that's ballsy.
Whoa,
that is something I definitely would not do.
Yeah, it's you know.
Well, I mean, I'm in a position I don't know how my work would respond if I were to be doxxed. Like I legitimately don't know. They might not even care.
I know your full name, Wrath, and I've already called your work, and they said they'd be okay with it.
I just say, as long as you don't use the N-word, you pretty much can get away with murder with my boss. He does not appreciate that.
My work's response would be like, they ask, hey, does this person work here? They'd be like, who are you? Why are you calling? Goodbye.
I'm pretty sure my boss would be like, Nunya. Like if they ask, it's like, hey, does this guy work here? It's like, Nunya. So
the problem I would have is that for the most part, the company that I work for, people be like, who? Where? The company I work for, I'm not going to disclose it, is so large. Good luck. Even if you knew my real name, it wouldn't help. My name is fairly generic, and there are, I kid you not, millions of employees.
Again,
nobody go to fucking Psycho's address in the chat. You're going to be met with a surprise. I know some of you are dumb enough to think that's real.
Oh my goodness, yeah. And if you really think that's his address, please just go and try and jump the fence.
Yeah,
please. Yeah, like Kevin Smith said, employee 666. Yeah, that's about as good as it's gonna. Because it wouldn't help. They would have no idea who the fuck you were talking about.
You see, the company I work for isn't all that big, but they're so tolerant of people doing crap. Like it would take a lot more than me having opinions that don't exactly match the company line to get fired. The only way you get fired for my opinions is if I just started running around screaming nigger in the break room. That would be the line.
That's to be fair, that's a pretty good way to get fired.
It's true. No, I'm just saying my opinions while I'm not at work, they don't care.
Yeah,
I think if you run around the break room yelling anything at all, you should probably be let go.
Just like nonsensical words, just screaming.
We have a semi-autistic guy that works there, so he does randomly yell random things.
That's not semi-autistic. That's correct. Barking. That's not semi.
No, when I say semi-autistic, he's it's like he's talking to nobody. But it's not like Tourette'sy. Like it's not like he can't control it. He'll just like get upset at something.
So it's not like banana faggot. I mean, random shit.
No. It is. He doesn't run around praising dick balls.
Okay.
But no, he just, I don't know.
It's like a reaction to being frustrated.
Kind of thing. And the thing is he's pretty good at his job and like better than several of the people who are not autistic, and he's also very nice. So
okay,
that's good.
Back to the topic at hand slightly. Le Plerome says, "Did you people see Jeff trying to weasel out of having doxed CRP on Twitter today?" No, I've seen him do it in the past. I did not see that today. I'm going to give you a rent, Le Plerome, if you could
drop a link.
Hasn't he tried weaseling out of it like 2 or 3 times now?
He's done nothing but try and weasel out of it, either through lying or through trying to play the victim.
All right.
I mean,
Jeff has done nothing but disappoint, and there has to be a bright side in all of this, because now at least we all finally know what it feels like to be Jeff Holiday's father.
Wait,
God.
Wait.
What's your favorite thing?
I gotta know, how is this how it feels to fuck Jeff Holiday's mother?
If that is how it feels, then 1 out of 10 would not recommend.
Yeah, don't want to do it no more.
0 out of 10.
Like anything in particular, and I feel bad for saying that, but I understand that under the right circumstances, he should laugh at that. That should be funny to him, but I'm not sure if he would laugh at it.
He's probably not at a point where he could laugh at that.
But not right now, no. Later in life, maybe.
Later in life, he's gonna be like, "You guys are assholes," but that was good.
Oh yeah.
10 years down the fucking line, Winter will laugh at this.
Yeah, we'll all look at it and go, "Well, yeah, that was a dumb move, dude. I mean, what did you expect us to do? Not laugh at you? Come on."
I was gonna say, it's like
I've done it.
It's like I fell down the stairs, which is a single event, was drunk type thing, and I got hell for that for months. So you're gonna take your licks. I trust me, neither Vamp nor I will ever forget that, and it will always be weird.
Oh, I still
one second. Very, very good question in the chat. Well, 1 second. Grim Cheers says, "Can I send you guys some weed in lieu of a super chat?" Semaj,
I don't think the weed will help.
Yes. I live at 123 Sesame Street, New York, New York.
In all honesty, I mean, send the weed to someone else, because it turns out that we found out that some of the
Grim Cheers will get in touch. I will, in fact, accept those in lieu of super chat. It won't be helping Semaj.
I think Semaj was making a serious point.
I mean, there was many factors that played into my brother's death, and believe it or not, prolonged marijuana use was one of them. So
okay, let's get the
I
weed
feel
jokes for now then.
no, it's okay.
Now I gotta ask Semaj, how do you?
All right. Well, first of all, it was an enlarged heart. So, and apparently it's a genetic thing. So now that I know this, I'll have to watch out for myself. But it was sped along by years of drug and alcohol use. And then apparently marijuana is a factor. I didn't realize it would be, but apparently it is.
No, you gotta figure you're smoking something that's gonna have its negative effects, right?
Well, I mean, apparently, if you have a heart condition in your family, don't smoke marijuana. I didn't think that was a factor, but apparently it is.
Fair. There's a lot of medications that you're not even supposed to take if you have a heart condition, where they go, you have a heart condition. No.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a fair.
It is kind of a limiting factor for a lot of different medications, stuff like that. Like, I mean, hell, even roller coasters. Like, there's like, if you have XYZ heart condition, we're not going to allow you on for liability reasons.
Yeah. The Prince of Queens has a question.
I can't see it. Can you?
I am legitimately curious. When Jeff says that CRP's info was already public, how do people know that is a lie? I never got that far.
That is not a lie. CRP's info was public. It was not connected to Coach Red Pill's actual name or YouTube name, rather. The two things were separate entities.
Right.
Right.
Beyond that, Jeff, regardless of whether the two were connected, at some point, Jeff clearly came out with the fucking. I don't remember what his real name is, and even if I did, I probably shouldn't say it. But he came out with saying his real name as an intimidation tactic, regardless of whether or not it was technically doxing. Jeff's kind of a shitty guy for doing that.
Well, I mean, by his own word.
That too.
And that is
Dude,
that is the biggest.
You're wearing a shirt with a fucking name tag. Okay, it's not a name tag. I thought that was your fucking name on the shirt.
I thought it for a second too. Then I read it. I'm like, oh wait, that's not a name tag.
Yeah. I was not born yesterday. Turns out.
But you never know when people are wearing work shirts. Sometimes they can forget there's name tags.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I have a lanyard with a badge.
Or like even just a logo is enough.
Yeah. You people know that I at one point visited a Hard Rock Cafe in Nashville. Go ahead and try and see if I worked there. I didn't. I didn't.
I'm gonna fucking stop by there, and I know your real goddamn name, and it's gonna put me on the track to your home address. I'm gonna fuck your mother.
Okay, Beardberry. Christmas is over. You can't do Beardberry jokes anymore. You got to be yourself.
Yes. Schmeckle, do you need a filing cabinet there?
Oh, what's that?
I said, do you need a filing cabinet now?
No, I do need a filing cabinet because I'm getting all of your fucking details. I'm gonna wait 1 year.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir.
Next year, I'm gonna hand them all out. I will walk to and I will be like, "Here are your details."
Excuse me, sir. Please check the Amazon wish list for the filing cabinet with the correct measurements.
By the way, if anyone wants to buy me a filing cabinet, I could actually use it for other things.
Honestly, I need a short, like one of those short little 2-drawer ones.
Sadly, I actually do need one for just tax documents because it's so hard to. I found out a shoebox does not technically count as tax filing.
Yeah. I ran into a similar problem. I literally have an old shoebox for like some work boots that has all my stuff.
Mine is like an accordion folder. It's not big enough.
Oh, you're fancier. You have an actual folder.
Look at you go. Look at you go. You're actually using something that's meant to hold documents. Must be nice. Goodness. See how the other half lives.
It's being held together with duct tape and a prayer.
You can afford duct tape?
In the chat, we have Psycho216 who says, at least Chambers' terrible reason to dox is think of the children. Which isn't valid either, but is at least something.
It's actually a terrible reason.
No less than 2 messages later, we have Chambers arrive in the chat.
She's been summoned.
No, I'm thinking.
I'm telling you,
somebody send a link. No, Wrath, baby.
What?
Just send a link to Chambers, please.
Nope.
Apparently, she done doxed somebody. I guess Psycho should always also get one, so he can make his accusations.
Well, is anyone on Discord, or have we all abandoned it?
I stopped using it months ago. I go on there when I make a video.
I don't know how to use Discord.
Less and less often.
This should be
a Discord.
He's been here for a few minutes. I'm sorry. I just saw his thing about you pop up, and then you pop up. But yeah, Chambers, Psycho, if you want to come on here, it won't be like a Kumite. We're not gonna have any yelling. It's too late at night for that. With the late night.
Say, I also will mute your asses until you get frustrated and leave if you start Kumite.
Rat, you will mute nobody.
No,
your
mouth's writing checks that my patience cannot cash.
I don't need a Gemini. I don't need a Gemini because that makes me whitey, and I won't have that.
Yeah.
What?
Say with the latest developments, I now have rosacea and a child because apparently you're Jeff and I'm Wizard of Cause.
I am not Jeff. I ain't never doxed nobody.
Whatever you say, Jeff.
I got the long hair. I'm kind of funny looking.
Hey, that means we don't have to have as many guests on our streams anymore because format.
No. We will not become the YouTube saints. You
but
be Wiz if you want. I'm not going to be Jeff.
Yeah, you're right. That the whole operation knock up and divorce a chick in one night, that wasn't going to go well.
What?
All right, we got Prince of Queens. I'm seeing. I guess.
I was joking about what it would take for me to become Wizard of Cause, and I'd have to knock up a chick and divorce her during the course of the stream to be named at the end.
You know what? I'd actually also like Prince invited, so I'm gonna boot one of you at random.
Pick me.
I'll just drop out.
Red. I was gonna boot you anyway.
Okay.
Kiss
my ass and call me in the morning.
I didn't let you say
Kiss
goodbye.
your ass and call you in the morning too. All will be fine when we dine on our behinds.
See you, Chappie.
He knows what happens. So yeah, if Chambers wants to come out, Chambers, there have been some fucking accusations against you. I don't know what they're about. I've only just seen them in the chat, but Psycho should be invited too. He should have a link. Prince of Queens apparently has some shit to bitch about. It's gonna be a fun night. Christmas is done. We don't gotta be nice no more.
Yeah, I was gonna say, la, fuck you.
I'm gonna go get the mason jar stuff.
Yeah, and I'll be right back after getting a smoke Chambers
on the table.
All right, if we're gonna have more people in, I guess I'll drop. That way, there's more room.
Okay.
See you, Jaeger.
Later, guys.
3. All right, see you later, there, Jagan.
Later, Jagan.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yes.
You're fine.
Okay. Awesome.
So what's this I hear about you sending off titty pics to someone?
What? No, I sent a picture of me fully clothed. It was like for the last cunt stream or whatnot. I put the pictures public, so no, I didn't send those to anybody. Thank you very much.
All right, just double checking on that one.
Schmeckel stepped away. Never mind. Apparently, Schmeckel took away Thrax's wrench again, and he's like, why did you do that? It's like, I don't know. None of these decisions are run by me. I have no control.
I used to have a wrench, but I got taken from me, so I'm like, I don't care.
Wrenches are only important if you want to post links or something. No, I don't really care about wrenches.
I like being able to mute people in the chat, but it's very rare that I have the need to.
Is that the power it gives you? I had no idea.
Yeah, you can time them out.
I didn't know that. Okay.
I think you can also ban them too, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe mods can also ban them.
Thrax, you lost your wrench because of something that was probably not your fault at all. I am cancer or something along those lines. Apparently was repeatedly muted or some shit like that. So I took the wrenches away from the people who I didn't know wouldn't abuse them.
Yeah. So like you just happened to catch part of the wrench purge.
Yes.
Yeah, I took them away from the people who I didn't know wouldn't use them irresponsibly.
Which amusingly, he let me keep mine.
But you're the co-host, Raph.
Yeah, you're a co-host. I couldn't take yours.
You're a
It's true.
co-host, and I give him and the cunt stream money.
Yeah, Ren pays me.
Yeah, Ren gives us the monies. So
And now, Prince and Queen. Before we get into the chamber shit, because Psycho's clearly not here. What were you talking about in the chat there?
Oh, you know, I don't really have that much to say about it. At this point, it seems like people. Okay, this is the best way to sort of say, like, I have tried to do some, you know, digging, which apparently people had a problem with the fact that I was unaware of the Jeff drama because I'm supposed to be friends with Jeff, and people were like, I think that you knew, and I'm like, I didn't know, and they're like, I think you were willingly ignorant, and I'm like, I was actually busy and not paying attention to. I'm sorry.
How dare you not know everything that someone you know is doing?
Right.
Yeah, well, and the other thing is like I'm way, just to be perfectly honest, I'm way better friends with Nick than I am with Jeff. Like I talk.
All right, well, one second, Prince. The theme of the night is transparency.
Okay.
So can we just go ahead and say who the apparent bad actors are?
No, I think that there's been a lot of them. From what from me observing, there's like a list of 10 or growing people that have been like really, and honestly, some of the people that are on it I still like. I think that it became a fever, and it got to the point that like people were not being rational, and people were hopping on a bandwagon of wanting to get people in gotcha moments and thinking that people were lying. And it got to the point where, you know, if you have 3 people hurling accusations at you and they believe that you're lying, they're going to search for lies in what you're saying, and they're going to start seeing like inconsistencies and things that you say, and they're going to think like, wait, but you said 2 sentences ago this, and then you just said this, and you're lying, and now I know you're lying. And it's like, I felt like that was happening to various people at various different times. And so when it gets to that point, it's like there's definitely a few instigators. Like there's definitely a few people that are like the ones that are really, really, you know, apparently thrive on this type of thing, and probably if we were to observe them over a long period of, you know, a few years, we'd notice that it's like, oh, every time there's drama, this person is trying to take it to the next level, huh? But you know, honestly, I think that this is one of those times where it became kind of a fever, and there's like just things that were like talked about, and people were being implicated, and it's really, really a shame. And so I don't really want to like get so much into the specifics. I do want to say that everybody here, I think, is overall quite nice people, and like, you know, I mean, everybody can get in these things. I fucking hate being lied to. If I find out that a friend of mine had been lying to me for a long time, it will totally make me furious. I can totally understand that impulse. But it's like, it did. People really did get carried away. And
I do need to ask though. It's being asked repeatedly in the chat. 2 names have been brought up: Cog and Tonka. Were they some of the bad actors?
Oh dear. I actually caught this bit.
I know there was. I know there were issues.
There were slight issues with Cog.
Minor
tiny bit.
disagreement. Minor disagreement there, right?
Minor.
Prince is like, oh bitch, oh bitch.
No. You know, honestly, like it's gotten to the point where, like, I don't even feel like I should explain my position with that, because it's like it's apparent, it's awful, and like, you know, like if I was ever confronted with this person, and you know, he would gladly, I would say, probably show up, and it would be like, so what's your position? Why don't you defend yourself? Like, why shouldn't I? Don't want to explain why I would be mad. Why don't you explain? And then I would just wait, and this person would be like, blah blah blah. Prince said this, blah blah blah, and it's like, okay, but what did I ever do wrong? And they'll never be able to say it, but they'll start calling me names, and it will be like nonsense, and it will be, and that would be incriminating enough for me to have to even explain anything, because there was no rational reason to ever be mad at me about anything at all.
People are mad at you, I think, for the same reason they're mad at Prince, except I think it's a more specific group of people.
You mean Nick? You just called Prince.
Yeah.
Prince.
Oh, Wiz.
Yeah. No.
Not Prince.
No, except for Wizard of Cause actually explicitly said, "I'm friends with Jeff. I don't think that he did anything wrong." Blah blah blah, without knowing information. I never said anything like that.
No, you just actually no. People might be pissed at you for the same reason they're pissed at Ranting Monkey. Actually, the more
I don't even know that they're pissed at Ranting Monkey, and the fact that they are is just wacky to me, dude.
I do find it kind of dumb.
It's wacky, and the people who, it's okay. The people who would be, it's like, okay, we should really analyze the people who are actually mad. And now, granted, I don't even know why they would be mad at Ranting Monkey, but like,
it's because like similarly to you, you've taken the stance. What the fuck is all this drama? It's pointless. That type of shit.
That's not even what That's not even what my stance was. That's like what people say. My stance.
People are a little bit more mad at Ranting Monkey because he basically compared Tonka to Joy Sparkle.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The main thing was
that was the big.
He called him T Sparkle.
Yeah, I remember that. I came at the end of that mess.
Well, to be fair, Tonka called him a hoe at least 96 times.
I'm pretty
In a
sure
very loud voice.
Tonka has called like 98% of everybody that we know a hoe at this point. So
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like
Even people who
like
his Prince. I'm not a hoe.
Honestly, I can't say I'm a fan of Tonka, but he's somebody that I really don't have to say anything about at all. Just saying.
I'm not sure if that was supposed to be like a veiled insult or.
No, he just really doesn't interest me.
Oh, okay, there's just nothing to say about him.
You're just saying not my cup of tea.
He doesn't offer anything to anything at all to me. He's just like sort of there, yells a lot. The end.
Well, yeah, and you know that's the thing is, you know, you don't have to like him or really have an opinion on him for it to matter. Like, I mean, there are plenty of people out there that like everyone has a super strong opinion about. Like me personally, I think Joy Sparkle is just an obnoxious bitch. Like, I don't really care that much about what she does on YouTube. The one time we had her on, she was an obnoxious bitch.
Yeah, she seems weird. I mean, I've heard some like things that are, you know, behind the scenes that there's like she seems like somebody that would have a reason to actually suspect like major shadiness and stuff. And I beyond potential bitchiness, but I those things are things that I don't know about. I'm not gonna like gossip about them on air because they are probably rumors and shit. But and so like comparing her, but no, I mean like there's been times in which I've enjoyed somebody like Tonka talking shit, and then I realize that it's sort of all he does, and then it's like, okay, this is boring to me. But you know, like I will admit that I did like once or twice I laughed at it, so you know, it happens.
Here's the thing: is I don't think it's wrong to be amused by something like what Tonka does. The whole like, you know, yeah, it's drama, and yeah, it's, you know, kind of involving oneself in conflict. I don't see that as per se a sin, pardon the pun, but what my stance is I personally wouldn't, you know, make my mark on YouTube by
by starring drama 24/7. But you know, if that's what people want to do, good for them. And if people watch them, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, if you tried to have an acting career and there weren't enough roles for bad cop, I can see it. Do it.
Yeah.
You mean to say that you don't find calling someone a hoe very amusing?
That was very loud on the ears.
How
Yeah.
how many of my videos do I sit around calling people hoes?
Well,
You know, I mean, I don't
I
live streams all that much currently. There's been a period in my life when I did. I kind of got tired of it. I have made my YouTube career or whatever based around, you know, saying stuff of a certain variety, and that's what I do. So that's what I'm interested in largely. That's the type of channels I watch. I don't really watch live streams that much. So
right.
Well,
And sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, yeah, one of the things you have to remember is the type of channels that they are. I mean, Tonka's channel is essentially like, you know, it's like wrestling and commentary and all that kind of stuff, and as such, people are coming for that.
Yeah.
If he didn't do that, he wouldn't really be doing his job.
yeah,
So-
that's a
Yeah.
reasonable thing to say.
Yeah, and that's fine if that's how he wants to do, is to run his show, and then good for him. And if he's successful with it, great.
Yeah, and if it's gonna get to the point where you know, he's not like he would be somebody that you would have if there was going to be some sort of a debate. You would have somebody who's like actually going to say stuff, and then you would have Tonka on their side, and then you'd have two other people to team up against them. Hopefully one of those other people would be a snarky asshole that would yell shit, and that would be good entertainment, you know?
I certainly hope that you would never bring Tonka on for a debate, because he's not a debater. That's not what he
That's
does.
not what that's
You've
not the
said
right
it several times.
It's not the right
It's
word.
more like free-form discussion / verbal blood sports.
Yeah, I think Tonka's got the same fucking view on debating that I do. Hey, if you want to do it, great, go ahead. I'd rather have an argument or a conversation or a shouting match.
Yeah.
Or just-
Shouting matches are more entertaining.
Debate's a little too formal.
Oh, I love it when he like brings somebody on and calls him a hoe for 45 minutes.
Oh god, that whole thing. I had my headphones off and I could still hear it.
or at least blood for the blood god.
No, that was Tonka's worst stream. I'll
Yeah,
say that
was-
flat.
Well, like I said, I
Last time we had him on, I yelled ho at him for a little bit.
I laughed when it
Make
I
the
laughed
point
when
that it was fucking
the
annoying.
one that I laughed when he did it was when he did it to Ogre. I don't know if you guys ever watched that, because like
Yes.
Ogre really was being terrible and like was like gathering people's information and threatening to dox them and stuff, and like it was pretty obvious, and like that guy is kind of fucking messed in the head, like, and so it was okay to see it happen to Ogre, like, you know, but then it got to the point where it was like I saw it a few other times and it was like, okay, this doesn't need to be done to everyone. You know.
So one second, we got a message from is that Xeon? Is that how you say it? Cunt stream and Prince shitting on Tonka. I'm not shitting on Tonka at all. I
think I've actually said a lot of really nice
That
things
stream
about the guy from
Yeah,
my
you said
vantage
it.
point.
And say I actually have no issue with Tonka. I just wouldn't do this kind of streams that he does. That's all I'm saying.
And Tonka,
I like Tonka, and his show is entertaining. It is. It's just
All anyone here is
not-
saying is that they're very different people from Tonka, because Tonka is Tonka.
Yeah,
No, I'm
let's-
not even saying I don't enjoy when he fucking screams at people. It's just that particular stream with the ho like that.
Yeah.
That was.
It was a funny stream, but it was a bad stream if you're wearing headphones.
It was.
I wasn't
It was
wearing
a head.
headphones.
It was a headphone warning stream.
I listened to death metal. It was fine.
I would also say that I'm glad that I personally am not somebody who has a reputation like that, in the way that, you know, like there's probably plenty of streamers who will just never have him on because of that. And I personally, you know, like, and this should any YouTuber to think about, if you grow a reputation for that, there's going to be countless people who just will never have you on. So you should think about that. And I don't think I'm one of those people. I have a reputation of talking a lot, though.
One second. We got $5 from Ragnar Ulfbert. You all have such fucking hard to pronounce names tonight.
Hang on.
We all need to pay more respect to Failure. He's crazy, but he really has reached out and set up so much. Like, if I feel like pushing, I'd ask him for help. Ragnar Ulfbert. I will go one step further for you. Failure, this guy just gave me money. If you want to help him out, he's got the schmeckle okay. Don't make me regret that, Ragnar.
And Thraxy brings up a good point in chat. Tonka's openly stated he doesn't care if someone doesn't want to be a drama stream, or they want to be a debate stream, or if they want to do whatever they want. He doesn't care what you want to do with your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got some disdain for certain formats. But I mean, do what you want to do.
Yeah.
He's not gonna think you're a piece of shit if you do what you want to do, as long as you're not, pulling some shady shit.
Mm-hmm.
When have you seen Tonka go at somebody who wasn't either willfully stupid, a liar, or some combination of those?
Oh well, he called me a liar. So yeah.
Were you lying or?
No, not at all. No, I never lied about no. Just.
Oh, well, what did he call you a liar about?
I don't even know. I couldn't even fucking follow it.
Was that the stream where he talked about you putting out a video on drama that you quote unquote didn't know about?
Yeah, probably.
I think I watched the Communitay almost every morning.
Yeah, it was pretty much that. It was when you were talking, because you usually do abstract concepts, but in this one you went more specific, and that was the whole crux of the argument.
They some people tried to say that I should have talked about it in the abstract, or people were really grasping for straws in a way to say that I wasn't allowed to make the video that I did because it was abstract, but I also did mention that it was inspired by Jeff or something, and I'm not allowed to do that because then I'm talking about Jeff even though I don't know about it, and I'm not allowed to do that because reasons. It was really a fucking pathetic argument against me, to be very honest, and nobody really had a good reason to.
Didn't really explain the argument there, though. He didn't give us enough details to decide whether or not it's a shitty argument.
Well, it really, honestly, it took me about and I went and listened to the stream of me being presented the argument, and I listened to it, and it took about an hour and a half for them to sort of even concisely at all try to get the argument across, and it still didn't really make sense. And I listened to it about 5 or 6 days later, and it's yeah, the only thing that I really inferred from it was that they thought that I was willingly ignorant of the Jeff stuff, and I should have first, they were saying that I should go educate myself and learn all about it and then make a video about it or something. And then since I made a video where I mentioned it, that meant that I was willingly ignorant, and that was their gotcha moment, basically. But it was really, honestly, what I would say from my assessment, if I were to pretend to read their minds, I would say that it seemed more like they thought that I was either hiding something, or they thought that I wanted to protect Jeff and that they were going to expose that on air, and it just wasn't true. I just really didn't know. And that was sort of the consolation prize was oh, well, you were willingly ignorant then. And it was that's such a dumb thing to say, It's no, I just didn't know about it. And I had something to do that day, and I was confronted with it. And so, I make a video pretty much every day, and I write very, very quickly, and I make my videos and I record them. I was confronted about some drama on a stream. I didn't want to talk about Jeff because I didn't know about it. That was really all there was to it. So I made a video about why I wouldn't want to do that. I uploaded it, and I went on with my day. I didn't think about learning more about the instance. Maybe sometimes I would, maybe sometimes I wouldn't. In that instance, I didn't. It really was because I was busy and I hadn't heard about it, and there's nothing more complicated to it. And to call me a liar based around something is really just absurd. Like, honestly, if anything, I don't lie simply because I am terribly paranoid that I'm going to get caught. I might mix up my memory, and I'm like, and that's another thing. People are like, oh, all you people have bad memories. Well, yeah, some of us do, but I legitimately sometimes do, especially when things I don't know about. But like, I am paranoid that I'm going to get caught lying, so I'm always trying to be really, really, really honest, because I think I've been a really terrible liar when I tried to lie. When I was in high school, I ended up doing a bunch of psychedelic drugs.
One second. I got two things here. First, I got a comment in the chat. Someone says, someone donate to kick Prince. He only wanted to come here to talk shit. You know, if the price is right, I will always boot anybody.
No, I'm not talking. You know what? No, I'm mostly just explaining, because I feel like I know that people have been talking about me. People have been writing messages, and I'm just trying to clear my own. You know, I don't want to talk about the other people. I have so much more I could say, and I'm not going to say it.
The other point I wanted to make was, and I'm not saying this applies to you necessarily, but usually when somebody is very adamant that they don't lie, they're generally fucking liars.
That's true. That's true. And I am not somebody that is adamant about lying. I am somebody that pretty much never gets accused of lying. So, you know.
Yeah, pretty clear. Chat, people listening. I lie to you at least 5 times a stream. Never about anything important, but at least 5 times a stream.
Just you know, things like that. He likes you.
Just for my own entertainment.
Well, no, he'll say he'll mean it with that when he says he likes you if you give him money or nudes.
Yeah, I don't actually like you. I still hate you. Like, see, that was a lie, but I got money and nudes, so it was a lie for my amusement.
This is true.
I will say with the people, because I know there's a lot of people avoiding the Kilroy stuff because it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's one thing to stay blissfully or willfully ignorant, it's another not to know anything because you're busy. But at the same time, Prince, because Geek did release that DM that was really passive aggressive, to where you pretty much stated that he was lucky that you didn't go after him.
What's your point?
Pretty much point was this kind of out of line and uncalled for. Now I wasn't there for the stream, but from what I understand, the stream was Holiday and his mix up with the Kilroy and other stuff. It to go on a stream when the topic is something you don't want to talk about, to me, it just doesn't make sense.
Oh my god. So I don't know if you never got this about what the whole situation was, but I just didn't know that that's what they were talking about. When I entered the stream, I woke up, I had a Google Hangout in my DM. I didn't know, like, the guy had told me a few days ago what it was about, and I don't really follow Kraut and T. I'm not friends with him. I had no idea of any of the videos. So I just went on. I thought the only thing I remembered in my head going into the stream was that it was supposed to be about net neutrality. So I got on there and they're talking about Jeff, and I was like, "Oh, weird, okay." And it got kind of awkward, and I left. It's not really complicated, and I admit that it was unsmooth and whatever. And Geek, you mentioned his name. You know, honestly, I don't want to talk about him, but it ended up being pushed into this situation where there was sort of like drama between the two of us, and I was uninterested in that. And when you say passive aggressive, to me, I was really just being honest. Like, look, a lot of bigger YouTubers would be total pricks, and I'm not. That was really what I meant, and I did mean that sincerely, because I don't send people after people. I don't. I've never done it once.
Let me state this, because it's the way that you worded it. Pretty much told them I can get other big YouTubers to turn on you, and
no, that's not what I said. No, that I just don't say that. That's not true.
Hold on, but that's how it came across because of your wording. That is how it was taken. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, he also then went on to say that I threatened him. like a fucking like basically it was the equivalent. I don't know if he said that or if other people were saying that, but they were literally forwarding it around on Twitter saying Prince is threatening.
Wait. Vamp Candy just said something something in the chat that I'd
oh my god. See, I'm getting sucked into this again. But this no. Okay, the people were literally forwarding around this thing saying that I threatened him. When the message was saying like, "Hey, dude, chill out. You're trying to pursue this drama with me, and I don't want to be in this with you." It was literally the same. It would be the same as those people saying that Sargon threatened to rape that woman by saying, "I wouldn't even rape you." It's in the exact same league as of that. So people were like acting like SJWs, saying that I threatened this guy when the explicit message of it was that I don't want to have drama with him. I really wish he would quit.
No, but what Vamp Candy was saying is that you thought she was a sock account.
Oh, I really did. And I don't. Okay, so here's the thing. I really just don't remember her at all. And like maybe
she is fairly unmemorable. She's not on many streams or anything.
I guess she is. I didn't know. I know. I looked around a little bit after, and I was just wrong. But also, that just shows how little I've been paying attention to the like stream.
But I do have to ask, Prince.
Yeah.
Since we have a gay man's opinion.
Okay.
Is Vamp really pretty?
Oh, I hate you.
What's this? Wait, how is this? Why is this?
Okay,
this is a running joke. Some weird.
It's something that will never die.
Never.
It's the running joke from the time that I had a lot of mead that Dolphin had made. I got really stupid. I was sitting on Vamp to the point where multiple people were meeting me in the off-air hangout, and
right in front of Ian Miles Chung.
Yeah, that was good. Ian still follows me. I don't know. He might be a connoisseur of cringe in the background, and like that's why he still follows me. Because I can't think of a good reason. I can't think of a good reason for him to follow me.
Have you seen his Twitter posts?
Wrath, you're a legit guy. You're one of the first people I met on YouTube, and you're genuine and you're a good guy, and that comes through.
See, now I have to change my name because like multiple people think I'm decent.
Yeah, your name is not really that suiting.
I hate you.
You're ruining his street cred.
What street cred? It's like you're ruining a bald white dude's street cred. Okay.
You lost the fight with gravity.
Vamp is reasonably cute. I had to like look at her photos, and she's reasonably pretty. Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. See. I was not lying. I was not lying.
Wait, I'm not sure if that's actually a compliment. Are you into twinks or bears, Prince?
Well, there's more options.
Oh, it's not just. It's
He's
not a
into
binary
Twinkie
option.
bears.
I'm into a wide array of guys. I would say there's about 12 different archetypes of guys that I'm into.
I didn't know there were 12
I
archetypes
didn't know
of
there were
guys.
12
There's
types in general.
tons.
Like I thought that there were like 5. You know, there's gay, straight, like stereotypical, and then Twinkie gay, Twinkie straight, and then bears of all flavors, and that was it.
I know a lot about the archetypes of guys who will never be fucking interested in me ever.
All right, people in the chat are complaining about his presence. I'm not going to boot Prince unless you give me monetary incentive. Remember, it's all going to Semaj tonight.
Yeah, I was going to say, help Semaj pay for the funeral by coercing us to kick people. That's how it's going to go down.
Exactly.
Also, in chat,
If you want, I'll boot fucking Wrath.
Like I won't even be charming man about it. If you donate money to kick me out, I will take my licks and go to bed like I was planning to soon anyway.
I was gonna leave soon anyway.
If you want Prince gone, I will accept a fucking $1 donation, $2, whatever the minimum is.
It's $2.
It's going to Semaj. It's going
$2
to
more. We will kick it. We'll even kick
Critical Cracker
Semaj.
just got here though. I want to say hi, Critical Cracker.
Failure wants to kidnap me.
If your rundown of Arizona Raspberry $5 says if your rundown of events is that convoluted, you're probably putting on a slant in your favor. I don't want to talk about them, but I'm gonna anyway.
Congratulations, you caught me. Oh my god, I'm so over this stupid ass conversation.
So can I clear up a few things?
That's a great gotcha moment. Okay, yeah, please do.
Okay.
He said he was over with it. You heard it. I got a donation. Then he said he was over with the conversation.
Where do you
go? There.
He got booted.
I feel like that was entirely fair. Arizona Raspberry, you gave the money. If you come to me and you honestly say you want Prince back,
we haven't even kicked Wiz yet. We got to get him in first.
That was brutal.
This is the situation.
Anyway, we got.
for the love of God.
Hello.
Critical Cracker. You wanted to clear something up, right?
He's been trying to. This entire situation stemmed from my stream I had last Tuesday. I let Prince know in the DMs what the stream was going to be about. Net neutrality, Star Wars, the Crown Tea drama. And he came on a little bit later on the stream. And when he came on, we're in the middle of talking about Jeff, I guess. And I guess him and Jeff are friends, and I had no idea. And it's just, both Geek and Prince are, friends of mine, and they're going off at each other, and I'm sitting there like, guys, really?
Oh, 1 second. $20 from RVDSM. Kick everyone. I can't do that. You got to pick one.
But
man, Zion for $2. I saw the $500 till we get Rat's man-eating story. No, we told you we need one single $1,000 donation, and I'll lose the hat, and you'll get the story.
Yep.
All right. So then after the blowout happened between him and Geek, it was like a week straight of them going at it, each other's throats. And it's just like, I think Prince said he didn't know what the topic was about or something, even though I sent it to him. I don't know the whole situation with that, but I let him know in my DM, like, dude, this is what we're going to talk about. What I don't think Prince realized what we were talking, that Jeff was the topic currently there, because I had no idea Jeff was involved with Kraut or whatever. And it just blew up. And it's just like, it was him, Geek, and Cog just went after each other for like a week straight. And now they're over the drama. It's like, I've talked to both Geek and Prince in DMs, be like, hey, yeah, that sucked that you guys went at each other. Prince is a good guy. He just, he's very, how can I explain it? He's very intense when he wants to make a point. And a Geek is the same way. And when two bulls bump heads, and that's what you get. You get a week and a half worth of drama.
All right, well, as interesting as this sounded before you showed up, that was a terrible delivery. Let's go on to some other topic. Ren, you've got boobs, correct?
Yes, I do. I believe my Twitter is proof of that one.
There we go.
This is
much
true.
I feel like we haven't covered any of the other topics. I feel like we probably won't cover any of the other topics because I've lost interest. Somebody in the chat says Prince is a drunk who begs for shekels and refuses to read chat messages unless you donate. Well, a schmeckle is a drunk who asks politely for shekels and refuses to read chat messages unless you tag him in them so they catch his notice.
These are all true statements.
I think that officially makes me better than Prince of Queens. I took at least 3rd place, 7th place, 19th place. I'm in the top 100.
Yeah, he's in the top something.
Yes.
He likes it when people think that he's on top.
Schmeckle's on the board somewhere that is not at the bottom.
Yeah, Schmeckle is indeed present on the board. Like, he is indeed present on the board.
The person is currently standing in a burnt-out trailer park.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did y'all see the meme I made about Zeph?
No.
Oh, which one?
No.
No, the Star Wars one. You want me to post it in the chat?
Oh, please do.
No, yeah, post that in the chat. I haven't
Yeah,
seen
side
that.
chat that to us so we can share it.
So
Could
I had
just
to
screen
ask,
share it.
did anyone see because I missed the roast of Andy Worski? How cancerous did that get? Because I've heard
I missed everything today. I made a video.
The roast of Andy Worski was basically a cunt stream. He had too many people. They were all speaking over each other, and every fucking guest he had and him had been on a cunt stream before. It was exactly like a cunt stream, except without a cunt in a top hat. But we just had I fucking missed it. Where was it? We had a Fright Power Ranger asked, how is that a condemnation of Prince when Magog does the same thing on side quest? I'm gonna need you to clarify what you mean. I'm not sure what Prince and Magog do similarly, but I don't watch side quest.
I did when they first started, but I just haven't kept up with it.
I watched the first one or two.
Like I said, when they first started.
Yeah, the fucking Worski roast stream. It was like one of the really bad cunt streams from like at the start.
Oh,
so what this is quickly turning into.
Yeah, no, that roast went to shit pretty darn quick. Whitey and Jem kept muting everybody, and I bailed out when Failure was threatening to boot Gemini because they were just being asshats. It's like, and they started going after Andy's girlfriend, and I'm going, I'm out. I'm gonna go do something else. This sucks.
Speaking of which,
hi, Failure.
If we're being honest, I think we're gonna have to,
Get fucking headphones, Shuckle.
I would have fucking headphones, except the fucking missus wanted to hear it before she passed out.
Blame it on the missus.
The fucking Worski stream. I think after this, we have a serious issue with Andy. He stole our format.
Yeah, he stole
I did not give him permission to run a cunt stream.
Schmeckle, he bit you.
He fucking bit me. Andy Worski, if you see this, you're a fucking biter. You stole my format. You stole everything from me, even the fucking lack of being an effective host.
You should start calling people garbage.
You even walked away and left other people in charge.
It's a
you stole every bit of my fucking gimmick.
Garbage.
You garbage.
Don't you know fucking garbage, Andy.
Schmeckle, don't you know that he went to the dark side? He's now Adam Worski. You know
it's
this.
true.
Well,
Adam Driver Worski.
Either way, fucking enemies from this point on. Country versus Worski live.
Commentary.
Good luck.
We're gonna steal dick jokes from you.
I'm
taking
gonna
the
get
dick
myself
jokes.
an Asian co-host. Then what do you have, Andy?
Just
I like your hat, man.
Just a very big following.
Oh,
like
and we have a Magog in chat.
Fabulous.
Oh, yes. Hi, Magog.
There's
But
chat
no,
rape.
we were just talking about how we don't watch side quest.
Yeah, we were all
Yeah.
talking about how much we
That was-
love watching
Hi,
side quest.
Magog. How are you?
It's always weird when someone notices Senpai and Senpai's in the chat instead of in the stream. Can I just say that?
Magog, if you would like in, I will boot Chambers. Or no, Cracker. Cracker's much more annoying than Chambers. If you want in, I will boot Cracker.
Well, actually, I have to head out because I have to get up early in the morning. We're heading
Semaj, don't you dare leave until after I boot Cracker.
Right.
Like normally that'd be funny, but like kind of felt bad.
Hey, Cracker.
Why would we-
can,
why would
can you
we
please
feel
tell
bad?
everybody who you are?
I want to hug Semaj.
I'm gonna hug Semaj too, but for different reasons.
Hey, Semaj, are you ever going
You
to
know,
color
big
that
boy.
Tonka Santa picture?
You know, when I did that picture, it was great, and then the situation with my brother happened, and I don't know.
Wait, what happened with your brother? I'm sorry, I'm a bit late.
Yeah, it was earlier on in the stream. My brother passed away on Christmas Day.
Semaj, I'm sorry.
That's why people are sending me hugs.
Something Semaj has not mentioned is his brother passed away on Christmas Day. the day before Semaj's birthday.
Yeah.
Just to add a little bit to it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. I just had a sister pass away, brain cancer, on the 19th. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Apparently, we learned a few things from that. It's a heart condition that's genetic in our family. So now that I know, I mean, I can prepare for that myself. With that said, I'm no longer drinking coffee or energy drinks. I strictly do tea and water nowadays. The odd soda.
Yeah, DM me any donation links in my DMs, and I'll freaking blast the crap out of those things, man.
I don't have anything because I've never actually asked for money for a lot of the stuff that I do.
Okay.
Streamlabs, I guess.
Yeah,
whoever.
the Constream Streamlabs.
I'll
will be taking money.
If you send it, if you send it basically for the next little while, it's gonna go to Semaj to cover the cost.
Okay.
Why don't we just say till like, I don't know, like the 10th, something like that. Like here till the 10th of January. We'll just assume any donations are for that. Are you down with that, Schmeckel?
No, I was thinking a little longer. We'll figure out a proper date.
Yeah, okay.
Until the fucking costs are covered, basically, as far as like my amounts are concerned.
What are you talking about?
Semaj had a bad month, and now he's.
Hey, Semaj, if you need someone to talk to, you are more than welcome to DM me. This would be my second one, so I'm here if you have any questions or anything, dude.
It's good to know there's something to do or someone to talk to.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's been hard because it's
going on, Semaj?
Oh, everyone keeps coming in late. My brother died on Christmas.
Oh shit, dude! I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's why I haven't been on streams or anything much. I haven't actually mentioned it to anyone or anything till today. Most of the time I was just on Facebook and contacting family and friends, like locally. And it sucks because it's Christmas season, so everyone's off visiting family in different parts of the country. So
yeah,
it's just been me and my mom here this whole time. So yeah, that's the sad part about this.
Yeah. Well, continue to hang in there, buddy. You have friends here.
Well, I mean, luckily, coming out to the hangout, at least talking with people here and there, it's something different.
Yeah.
I'm already feeling a bit better for this. So.
No, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
That's fucking great, man. Because
yeah.
And someone very generously donated money.
Neighbors said, you got fucking friends and shit. Money, shit, fucking any of this shit. We'll help as much as we can.
Right.
I'd always appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, funerals and deaths is not something you really think about, and when you hear about stuff like the cost and stuff, I didn't know it was like good because we're doing cremation. I had no idea how many thousands of dollars that costs.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit's expensive as all fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're trying to. Yeah.
You know, you can do
to you, my friend. My condolences.
You can do a Streamlabs goal by a date, and everything that goes to Streamlabs goes to that goal.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't know that.
Learning
That's
stuff.
that's what that little blue bar is on my stream.
I know how to do that so much.
Yeah, well, it's me that'll have to set it up. But if somebody wants to explain that, I can get that.
I'll show you
Sure.
how. I'll show you how.
Excellent. Because that would make it a lot easier.
Well, it's a good thing that the Cunstream's doing that. I'm terrible at asking for money for any of this stuff. I think most people are, because we don't want to do handouts. But
Well, yeah, I hate asking for money for myself, but for any of you guys, I'm fine with asking for money. You know, like you fucking need it. We got generous viewers. I'm not gonna not ask for it. You know,
Yes, when it's for friends.
$2 to
$2 from Water Jabbers. I wish I could give more, but my condolences. Thank you.
I appreciate
Guys,
it.
say your generosity is greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
Like it really is. Like the thought that counts. It's a tired cliche, but it's true.
No, it's not even the thought that counts. $2 is fucking $2. You know.
Right. Yes, that too. But
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
Also, those $2 count.
Yeah, I'd say that just the willingness to give any amount is just spectacular, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's too bad that YouTube takes 30%.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It does kind of suck. Like we do have the Streamlabs if you want to give something that first off will have
immediate
a lesser amount taken, but it'll also come through right away.
And it's quite more convenient using PayPal.
Or if you just want to go through PayPal, Semaj, if you want to. I don't know if you want to put your PayPal in there, but
probably not. But I mean, you can always send it to me. Like,
You can get a pay me link, and that way nobody can actually know your actual email address.
It's a PayPal.me link, and you can get one that doesn't give out your name or address or anything.
Oh,
okay. Dr. Jordan Pickleson said GoFundMe.
Like that up, Semaj. I can replace the link, like the links that we've got. That way it'll go straight to you.
I'd have to look into that. I do have to get going here and do a few things before I head off to bed. So we can talk about this tomorrow if that's okay.
That's fine. Do what you gotta.
Yeah, it's fine, dude.
Keep in mind, we'll figure something out.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and as soon as you guys get the links, give them to me, and I'll freaking blast the crap out of them.
Oh, that'd be swell.
Condolences.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Take care.
Take care. Thanks again, guys.
Have a good night, man.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bye.
How the fuck is everyone else doing now?
I feel like I have to just beat up on Wrath now.
On the depressing.
Now that we're all about to cry, anyone have any new ball jokes? Like
Wrath, you're a fucking cunt.
Ass rip!
Oh, I missed you too.
Hey, Magog, long time no see. How you been?
Good. Tired.
The ass rape keeps him busy.
All right, so this is the first stream we've done since the actual one on Christmas. How'd everyone's fucking holidays go?
Horrible.
Well, that's not a good answer.
Mine went good.
I thought I wanted to die before. Now it's fun.
See, mine actually went better than usual.
I think my mother-in-law hates me.
That is her
fuck your
job.
mother-in-law.
That might actually solve it. Never know till you try.
I'll be right back.
I don't know. Everyone in my house got sick like
Sinatra's
Christmas
in
Day.
charge.
Sharing is caring, Ren.
Yeah, sharing is caring. The kids haven't realized. Don't share the germs.
What happened to your hat, Wrath?
What happened with my head? The bald thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's always been a thing.
Hat.
Oh, this hat. Longboarding was part of it. I went down bombing a canyon about 5 months ago.
Fun.
And that was a good part of it. My ex tried to light it on fire, so that was part of it. Yeah, things happened.
You know you can buy more than one hat, though.
I know. I have the other one right here. I just felt like wearing this one.
You look homeless.
We're trying to get people to donate money, and I was trying to bait and switch them into giving Semaj more money.
You pretending to be homeless?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, even though I'm inside of a house. It's not the best scam we've ever come up with, but it's still better than, hey, I found a bird, please give me money.
You could say it's a library.
Looks like a crack house to me.
Oh.
Well, I mean, you should know this is where you get your stuff.
No shit.
You don't recognize me?
Sick burn, Wrath. Sick burn.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm gonna remember that one. I'm gonna remember that one for all days.
What's going on, Magog? I haven't talked to you in a little bit.
Hairy bastard. Hold on, Sinatra. I'm not done with Wrath. Hairy fuck. You hairy-faced, pube-faced motherfucker. Good to see you again, man.
Yeah. It's great to see you, you fucking bird skeleton rapist.
I know, right?
That looks like he's about one missed day of shaving away from
Oh my God, important question. Is they real?
I don't know. Sinatra, what's up, man?
I'm living the American dream, man.
Right on.
Not my dream, but somebody's.
I'm trying to address these in order, and then who talked next?
I said hello, my computer froze, so I didn't get to hear your answer.
Yeah, you were before me.
Okay, what did you ask?
I just asked how you were doing. That's all.
I am swell.
That is awesome.
I'm currently hunting for property. So.
We've never spoken.
Have we not?
Nope.
Okay.
I always miss you.
Well, don't talk to her. She has AIDS.
I don't have AIDS. I have vampirism. It's very insensitive. Fuck you. The dude whose avatar is a creepy old singer. Fuck you.
You ever wonder why you don't see fucking vampires in Africa?
Oh man, that is messed up.
Damn,
because they immolate. They don't. Those people don't have actual roofs. It's all thatching. We just like burn.
I swear to God, I thought you were gonna say they don't have actual blood. It's all skin.
Hey, I don't want to hear this shit. It's actually because they go after even white black people.
I just thought it was just because they all had sickle cell.
Have you ever seen an albino black person? Not actually an albino. Vampire.
Yep.
I knew it. I knew it. Like, people have been lying to me this whole time. It's like, you're a vampire, aren't you? So it's like, that's racist. It's like, no, it's true.
Racism is so different nowadays.
Path.
Racist is so different.
Hey,
nowadays.
stay in your fucking lane, bitch.
Because of the
excuse you.
Sinatra's driving.
Because of the
Thanks for explaining the joke, Ray. I can hear his turn signal. You have the loudest fucking turn signal.
No, I just have nothing in my truck to absorb sound, so every little thing is just like it echoes straight from the fucking console to the bed and back.
It sounds like an old Buick.
No, it's a new truck.
We've just gotten new people, and we've only really covered one topic tonight, so I should probably take the other ones out of the title.
Did you talk about the Hillary Clinton thing yet?
Oh God.
No.
I haven't looked at the news. What happened?
They literally only talked about the
covering the topic of how do you figure out who's a piece of shit?
That kind of ties into that, doesn't it?
It's true. It's true, actually. That's legit.
It does, definitely.
First of all, if their last name is Clinton, pretty good chance.
Hey, I'm sure they have an attractive daughter who I would say is a nice person long enough for me to fuck.
They have the one daughter, and she's not exactly that good looking.
Well,
okay, never mind.
What's
Chelsea Clinton is what the book Sarah Plainenthal was made about.
Oh no!
Oh,
that is harsh and accurate.
Chelsea Plainenthal.
No, Chelsea, just plain.
You know what she's gonna look like when she's older too.
Oh God.
Well, hey, Mark is gonna look like the fucking Crypt Keeper, so.
It's like, that's not a movie you want to watch.
Wait a second. We got fucking Ghastly in the fucking chat. I don't think we've ever had Ghastly on. We've had AP.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, you have.
Ghastly.
Yeah, you have.
I don't remember ever meeting Ghastly. I'm pretty sure I'd remember meeting Ghastly.
I'm like 90% sure you met him on one of my streams.
Is it Schmegel? How many times do you black out a week? Jesus, dude, there's so
I
many things.
I am 100% sure you and Ghastly have been on a stream together.
I think you've had Ghastly and AP on here before.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he had them together.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Schmeckel, you were there.
By the way, somebody invite Ghastly. He's good people, I think.
Ghastly
You were
is good.
there when we did the
I will
dating
drop
game,
for
weren't you?
Ghastly later.
No, I was there.
Wasn't
Thorn was there.
There wasn't Schmeckel there?
Yeah, I screamed at AP, and now he doesn't like me.
I don't remember this. I don't
Which is
remember
weird,
you ever
'cause I thought
screaming.
Because you
screaming
weren't there.
His favorite pickup line.
They're just
Only when
mad
he's
'cause
screaming.
the time before I got picked as the date.
Oh damn! That is kind of depressing, knowing that you're a Semaj-sized man.
I'm not. No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
I won that one.
Sinatra, you're pretty Semaj-sized.
No, not even close.
I asked
You're-
you one time, what is your fucking shirt size? And you answered 2XL, motherfucker.
Yeah, you're pretty close to Semaj size. I think Semaj is a 3X.
That's not a small man's shirt. I wear a medium.
It's not a big man shirt either.
Why is there an extra with the large then?
I wear a fucking medium.
Why is there an extra?
How are you guys bigger than my husband?
Schmeckle, I've eaten steaks bigger than you. You're nothing human.
Yeah,
I do nothing but drink booze every day, and I wear a fucking medium. How do you get to a 2XL size?
Because I go to the gym.
No. It's more like you asked the question. I can't have cheeseburger, and no one had the heart to tell you no.
Yeah, I mean, like, my husband eats like a linebacker, and he's still only an XL. So,
the bitch in which says I was not there. It was her, AP, Ghastly, Irate Bear, and Drunkle.
Oh yeah.
Drunkle.
None of those people is a schmackle.
Send him the link.
I'm gonna go now.
Send the link and resolve it.
Later, Magog.
Bye.
See you, Magoo.
On the one after that, exchange Irate Bear and Drunkle for me and Foxy, and you have that one.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
There we go.
The
I knew I
dating
was
game is such a fun game.
I've ever met
It really
Ghastly.
was fun.
Although, just to chip into the help giving Semaj more money thing, I'll be willing to sell pictures of Igor in hot pants and a Hawaiian shirt if people donate.
Do it. Do it.
Can I pay you
I don't
not to
understand
release those pictures?
No.
Sure.
As long as Semaj gets his money.
Yeah, all money made tonight goes straight to the help Semaj with the funeral fund. Well, I mean, not straight to it. I gotta wait till it arrives here in January.
Yeah, it has to process.
Unless you go through Streamlabs, and then it's instant. But all the super chats, as soon as I get it, everything from like 2 days ago until when he gets the amount, it goes to Semaj. Funerals, apparently, I've personally never had to do one. Apparently, they're not cheap.
They are definitely not.
They are very not cheap.
Super.
There's a YouTube channel that talks about it. It's a mortician. She's a bit SJW, but she does talk about how to cut costs.
There he is.
Really? There we go. We got Ghastly, and he's showing up in the flesh, moving around and everything. He's got his fucking camera on. You can see
He's
the
showing up in
transition.
the absence of flesh. Apparently, his microphone's not doing the communication thing, though.
You gotta add in the sound.
How about that? How's that? Does that work out a little better?
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah. Hey, there it is. Hey, all right.
I binge watched I think 6 of the Gulf City cartoons today, and they're, dude, that's so fucking good.
You're gonna have a fucked up dream tonight, Sinatra. Good work, man.
I hope so.
I fucked the first couple multiple times. I always put them on, expecting to watch the whole fucking thing in a row, but then I fall asleep. Not because you're boring, just because
I try to watch your shit, but it puts me to sleep, man.
Boring. I'm just off and shit faced while watching it. What I've seen is fucking good, and what I saw on the Communitay today.
Thank you
that
very
was
much. Thank you.
Episode. Yeah, which was the one you were watching on the Communitay? Because I was fucking rolling.
That was number 3. Ghastly synthesizes the Red Grill, or the Always Sunny episode.
Oh god.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one I started then.
I'm gonna have to start watching those. I've been so far behind on catching up on people's content.
Throw me a wrench in the chat. I'll put a playlist of just the cartoons.
And then everybody just tweeted at Adult Swim repeatedly.
Oh yeah, that was the shit this morning, man. If we can keep that rolling a couple of days, that might actually work.
Keep doing it. Wake up, tweet that at Adult Swim, and then do whatever it was you're gonna do with your day.
There you go.
Do it. Just wake up, tag Adult Swim, jerk off, go about your day.
Boom, there it is.
Yeah, no,
or you can jerk off to the cartoons if that's what you're into. Whatever. Adult Swim will like that.
Yeah, I mean, you can jerk off to cartoons.
It's pretty easy to jerk off to white supremacy.
Well, I mean, and Rob Zombie taught us all that it's okay to jerk off to cartoons.
That's right.
No, if you guys were to get onto Adult Swim, I mean, obviously you'd make a good show and shit. But I feel like you'd up the quality with the extra funding, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, first of all, I wouldn't have to do.
You're watching at another level.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to do anything else. I would have enough funding for that to be the only thing that I have to do with my afterlife, so it would be the absolute best I could possibly put out. Secondly, I think it would be very interesting to, instead of ripping off TV shows, start ripping off YouTubers and cracking on everybody I know on YouTube, even once we get to a TV level. But you know, we just have to see how it goes, man. I'm very interested, and that's kind of what I've been all about today. I've been on a couple different shows over the last couple of days, and I've gotten a little bit more of a chance to talk about animation than what I normally do. I mean, you guys have seen the deal. You know what my shows are normally about, and what me and AP's act is normally about, and it's great, and I love doing it. But at the same time, you know, I like having that opportunity to actually talk about the process, the method, the product, and where we're trying to go, and all of these things. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you having me on for a couple minutes today, man. That's all.
Yeah, man. It's you're always welcome, in my opinion. Like
not only that, like, you and AP are obviously consistently entertaining, but today, especially on the Communitay, you've got some fucking knowledge to impart.
Thank you. Yeah, not to put myself over, but sometimes it takes a smart cat to write humor this stupid. You know what you know what I'm saying, man?
well, yeah. I mean, look at like Rick and Morty. Like, there are some stupid ass jokes on there, but they also have some smart humor, and they're really intelligent guys, or at least Royland is. I don't know that much about the other guy.
All right, we have a question from chat.
Rick and Morty gets a little too much credit for the. Rick and Morty's getting the type of credit that Big Bang Theory got for the fucking intelligent humor.
Yeah, it is.
It's just because intelligent humor
doesn't mean your show is.
There was a question in chat from the Snow Mexican. Who else keeps hitting F5 hoping Jim posts that video tonight?
I would be if I wasn't going to get kicked out of the stream for doing that.
Did he still?
No, he's
still
putting it off another fucking day. I can guarantee it.
Yeah, or he's going to put it out at like 1 a.m. Whatever. What time zone is he? California?
I think he's Central, or at least he lists his releases from Central Times, from what I've seen.
Okay.
I couldn't
See,
tell you if that's where
I thought
he
that
lives.
maybe he was in Cali. Like, I don't know. I just like.
It's entirely possible.
Well, it's just that he doesn't have much of a discernible accent, and the whole Joe Rogan joke of, "What are you gonna do to imitate an LA accent? Speak clearly and concisely."
Right. Well, the non-regional dialect is great, but the voice is part of what makes it funny. You know, I agree with some of his stuff, disagree with some of it. I like a lot of his content, but his tone and inflection with the sarcasm is pro level. That's pro level, dude. No matter what you think about what he has to say.
Yeah, he's got like radio host skills with like the sarcasm delivery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like back when radio shows were good. Or existed.
Someone needs to buy his ass a new microphone, but other than that, you know.
He still listens to shows like that all the time. I kind of miss him a lot.
Yeah, there used to be a really good one here in Utah several years back. But it kind of went to shit. Like they all did.
So radio.
Yeah. Yeah, so radio.
That was radio in a nutshell right there.
Radio's making a comeback, just in a different place.
Well, YouTube and XM is pretty much like the new radio.
Yeah.
But even with platforms like iTunes and iHeartMusic and all of that kind of crap, you know, maybe they're growing, maybe they're dying, but they still have a pretty large fan base. And a lot of these people who do primarily voice-based content, I think, are going to have success trying to transfer to platforms like that than being perpetually bound by Google. You know what I mean?
I also think obsolete medias are always going to have like their little niches. Even cassettes kind of made a comeback back to the point where somebody had to figure out how to make tape again.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, you're not buying no fucking 8-bedroom villa off of fucking cassette sales. That's niche, you know what I'm saying?
You're not doing that, but, like, Joe Rogan's doing real well for himself, and he's basically a radio show.
Well, part of what we were talking about this morning on Kumite, Tonka was asking me where, because there's these people that are watching their genre basically dissolve in front of them, and this is essentially right on the tails of all their money being taken away, and people are kind of scrambling to figure out what to do next, and that was part of what we talked about. These people need to figure out, okay, what actual skills do they have within their method and within their process, and for a lot of people on YouTube, that obviously is a voice skill, particularly with the inundation of live streaming that we've seen in the last 6-8 months, whatever that is. So if people are looking for, okay, how do I translate this product into something that I can make a career out of, response videos to what Riley Dennis does are never going to go anywhere but YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you have a vocal skill and you can carry conversation and topics, like we see a lot, like you guys do, like a lot of groups do with their live streams, that's something that is fully translatable to a voice-only format. So something like iTunes or radio or XM or whatever, there's a possibility of chasing that angle for those type of YouTubers. And I just don't think that they should shut the door on it in a situation where they spend a lot of time complaining about the state of YouTube. They don't seem to be very concerned about having a contingency plan. And that, other than the standard, we should start our own YouTube. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. The
how many times
possible
you hear,
answer
like,
you can
hey,
give.
let's make a new YouTube. Let's
So
do
stupid.
a Gab. Let's do a Minds.
So dumb.
Blackjack and hookers.
Oh my God!
Lots of hookers.
The sheer
All the hookers.
bandwidth cost, the just development cost, it's so astronomical. I'm not saying there aren't people that can do it, but when you hear 30, 40, 50 voices, and it's so dumb. It happens every month. Okay, those of you that are creators know AdSense clears about the 15th of every month. They clear in the middle of the month. Now, you'll notice motherfuckers that are newly demonetized, that happens in the 3rd week of the month. So it's right after YouTube takes their money. That is when they fucking cut your videos off. After they get paid, now they don't want to promote your shit. And you see it every month, and every month when it happens, there's people going, God damn it, we're going to make our own YouTube, and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, a company with the resources.
Let's do a bid me. Let's make a fucking bid.
Yeah, let's see how.
Let's make a very, very successful Minds.com.
Well, you have to remember a company with the experience.
Let's be BitChute.
A company with the experience, with the technology, and with the financial backing of Alphabet Incorporated, who owns Google, who in turn owns YouTube, still doesn't turn very much of a profit off of this platform at large. It's just one of their additional services. So if they can't do it, you can't tell me that some asshole with $20,000 in his checking account is going to start up something that has any chance of fucking competing.
From what I hear, Google's losing money on YouTube.
Yeah, absolutely.
They still are.
Now, to my knowledge, and it's not that I have up-to-date financial information, but to my knowledge, they've regained the balance on that with the advent of YouTube Red. YouTube Red has been more successful in the last year, and that has helped them, balance those costs out, and that makes sense to me. That's
and that's why they came out with YouTube TV in the first place, is because they're trying to make more money.
And look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. Like you could do it the way that Netflix or Hulu or even Showtime and HBO do it, and they'll create their so-called original series. So essentially what they do in those scenarios is purchase intellectual property from creators and use their resources to produce their show. Sometimes they'll even pick up shows that got canceled. That's what happened with Arrested Development. Netflix paid for the 4th season. I don't know who's going to pay for the movie, but I wish they'd hurry up and do it already. But in doing that on any of these platforms, where YouTube could potentially do better than these existing platforms is they're doing what those guys didn't have the opportunity to do, and that's mobilizing your existing assets. When Netflix first started off, they didn't have existing assets. They're new. So they're buying up intellectual properties. They're buying up licensing properties. So they have stuff they can show on their platform. Okay, and then eventually once they make some money, they're able to do Netflix originals. Well, fuck, man. YouTube's got tens of thousands of people that can't wait to make more YouTube videos. So they have the opportunity to mobilize their existing assets without going out in front on capital to create new projects. So they take some jackass like Jake Paul, who's such a whore anyway. He don't fucking care. He's like PewDiePie. He'll do whatever as long as you sign the fucking check. So that gives them the opportunity to spend nothing on development, spend nothing. These kids did all the development themselves. They just take that asset, wrap it up in a new package, and boom. So I think in the next year or two, we'll see that YouTube finally turns a profit. And can you guess why they finally think it's a good idea to start trimming away people like us? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, some of this shit seems so obvious, and I feel like a lot of people just aren't catching on to it, man. You follow the dollars. That's where motivation always comes from.
No, and it makes sense as a fucking business move.
Yeah, it does.
The issue.
At the end of the day, they're running a business, man.
After things that would lose them a lot less money than other certain things.
Yeah, like, and you know what? What it comes down to, they're running a business, and you can be salty as the day is long, and they aren't gonna give a shit because you are a thousandth of a penny in their account.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
absolutely
just waiting
right.
for the day that they're going to do subscriptions to where you
So,
have
like-
to on an account.
So,
and
like,
that-
you got three choices: diversify where your content's going, like Gasly's talking about. Just suck it up and deal with it, or get good. That's what you got.
Yeah.
Or rage quit, or you can rage quit. You can rage after storm quit.
Hey, it worked for
Or just
Markiplier.
make it a hobby and don't take it personal.
Yeah.
That's what that was the perspective I started with. Is I don't ever plan to make a red cent from this.
One second. The chat has pointed out two things. Apparently, under my hat, I'm bald, and apparently, under your bald, you have a hat, Wrath.
Well, I mean, I was gonna save that
Makes
for a super
sense,
chat,
dude.
but yeah, there's another hat under here. It's a thing. I actually have very luscious hair. I just don't want Schmeckle to be jealous.
If he grabs the top and goes like this, not only does he have a better top hat than this, but a much longer, more luscious hair.
It's hats and wigs all the way down, guys. You don't know that, but that's the truth. That's what happens in after streams. Just hats and wigs all the way down.
Don't tell him about the habit.
I take the fucking hat off. Wrath puts a hat on. Ren gets her titties out.
Boom. There it is.
Gasly's actually a living person. Like, it gets real in here.
Under my hat, I had my child.
It's
under there whispering
takes
at
it
me.
off because there's no evidence until you see it.
Under my ectoplasma, I'm a cartoon frog.
I was guessing you were a cartoon bear, but you know,
A bear. That's even better. I'm a YouTube bear.
bear. Underneath that, that's like he actually is bearing IRL.
I'm another one of the fucking bears.
Yeah.
He's bearing IRL.
Not a monkey?
Nah. We already have too many apes, and none of them are great.
Oh.
There are starting to be a lot more
Many of us
primates.
looks like an ape.
Yeah. Whatever you say, it's slash whatever you say.
Chief Lakota says Schmeckle probably has many bottles of booze under his top hat. No, this hat is very heavy. Those are real bottles. Many bottles.
Yes. Somebody got the bass turned up.
You guys say we got the ace of base up in here.
Yes.
Yeah, who the fuck sounds like garbage?
I think that's Sinatra.
Sinatra just came back in, so I think it's him.
Okay. Sinatra, your Sinatra says not ace of base mumbles. Come on now.
He's fixing it. Fix it.
Yeah, fix that shit. Jesus Christ, you're supposed to be a professional.
Yeah, a lot
I
of
hope
things
I
are supposed
booed
to
the
happen that don't.
You gotta pro up, man. You gotta pro up.
Yeah, like.
And Gasly, I gotta ask.
Yeah,
you mentioned in the community, you've known AP for like 20 years or some shit.
That is correct.
Jeez.
So you guys are really like real life friends and shit like that. What made you decide let's the two of us start this shit?
Oh shit, that's a big story. Well, there's several pieces to that. I don't know. You want the cartoon answer? Or you want the real answer? I could just tell you I died 14 years ago.
Whichever one's more entertaining.
Realistically, Gulf City is a project that's been on the shelf for a long time, and some things kind of coincided at the same time where AP saw an opportunity to try to get some news content out, and I saw an opportunity to try to create some animated material and be able to catalyze my project that had been sitting a long time. And I don't know, it was just kind of perfect storm of events. Like I really would like to give you the big huge lowdown, but you know, that there's a lot of pertinent information in that story that maybe should be saved for another time. I'll tell you this much though: if you want the cartoon answer, in Gulf City, unfortunately, we have very piss poor public works. Okay, our mayor, who's an armadillo, as you may know, he ran on the platform of public safety. It was all about fucking crosswalks for him. So he gets the fucking votes. He gets in. You know, get it because he's an armadillo. So he gets into fucking office. He spends all the money on fucking crosswalks and street repairs, but all of our utilities and infrastructure have gone to shit. So Wi-Fi's a motherfucker. We very rarely get postal service. There's issues with rolling blackouts. All of these things are happening, okay? So at the same time, AP, who I had hired a couple years previously to read the news, basically at the studio I was managing at the time, and of course you can go check the footage of this at youtube.com/rightsupremacy, if I can stick it in there real quick. So when things started to go bad there and we were unable to broadcast a television signal in the city anymore, well, we started broadcasting to YouTube. Unfortunately, right about that time was when Hurricane Harvey Keitel came through the fucking south and essentially wiped most of Gulf City, Texas, halfway off the map. So unfortunately, after that, our mayor, Armando Io, who has long-standing mob ties in this town, really didn't want to put the effort forward to repair everything as necessary. So what he did is he brought in an outside company to give them a new contract for the public works in order to distance himself from the organized crime he'd been dealing with previously. At the same time, he's still giving them a fucking cut, and this is an unproven company trying to do a city planning, a city engineering level job with no knowledge or connection to that city previously. So we've run into big problems where we still have issues with mail. We still have issues with data. Television here is next to non-existent. So here we are in a situation where, and let's not forget, at the same time, I'm on a holy mission to spread the word of Al-Huda al-Azim. So it's difficult for me to deal with the localized problems of what happens in our city when our dumbass mayor makes a fucking deal with the mob and gets our goddamn sidewalks torn up, while at the same time I've got a fucking whale telling me that I can't call for fucking genocide in order to involve the entire human race into ghosts. So it can be very problematic, but you know, here we fucking are, man. And so that's pretty much it about YouTube.
Lord, don't want to do drugs.
With that, I think we'll start to wrap this up. We've been going a little over 2 hours. Semaj is gone. Wrath, do you remember who was here other than these people? I know Magog was here.
Magog was here.
Robot was here.
Red was here. Leafy
Critical
was
Cracker.
not here.
Critical Cracker, yeah.
Good enough list. Now,
Yeah. The Cracker was here.
Prince of Queens.
Prince. Yeah.
He's here.
Failure was here for a while.
Now, Chambers, tell the audience who the fuck you are.
Okay. Hi, I'm Chambers of My Heart. I'm currently on a small hiatus on my channel. I'm an artist, so if you ever need any commissions, my art isn't too smajes, but yeah, come check out my stuff. Come check out my art. You like my style, hit me up.
There we go. And Darnell, you've been here since the very start. Tell them who the fuck you are.
Hi, I'm Darnell. I'm usually on Shitlords Anonymous, but I also co-run a comic book channel, which is the reason why I was originally going to be here. You can just follow me on Twitter, and then by proxy, you'll probably be on my channel.
There we are. And Ghastly, tell us about yourself, about Gulf City, about Fright Supremacy, about AP. Tell us everything.
That's right, man. Whenever you have time, I would love to share my love of the blue whale with you by force. Until then, you can subscribe to the entire Gulf City family of channels. Of course, Fright Supremacy, if you want to learn more about how you can help your local chapter of the Translucent White Delegation. Subscribe to AP the Frog to hear my friend yell about all kinds of awesome stuff and lots of the racisms. And, of course, make sure to hit all the name channels as well. Gulf City Cartoons, Gulf City Streaming, and, of course, Gulf City Gaming. We are most recently playing Warframe frame. It has been working out okay over there. Beyond that, you can follow me on Twitter at Ghastly Dope for all kind of dope shit, because that's what I do. Fried power, motherfucker.
There we are. And now, Lady Thorn. Who the fuck are you?
I'm Lady Thorn. I have a small, currently just starting out, horror narration channel. I do Let's Not Meet stories, creepypastas, and a couple of other different types of stories. I plan to expand to other things in the near future, so go subscribe and join me for the ride.
All right, and the stupid dipshit in the fedora. What's your story?
My name is Chambers of My Heart.
So much.
My story.
His name is Nancy.
My name's Nancy.
Nancy Knocker over there.
Say we have Sanancy.
Oh wait, no, what is it? Sonaden. I'm Sonaden.
It's Sonata. It's Sonata.
Sonata speaks.
No.
One of the best channels.
Someone in my chat says I have to fuse with Aiden, so I'm Sonaden now.
All right, now reading Ren, the lady with the titties. What gives me money? Tell them about yourself.
I'm Reading Ren. I have 2 channels, Reading Ren and Shitlords Anonymous. I do all my live streaming on Shitlords Anonymous and occasional videos on Reading Ren.
Are you
there we are. And
aren't you
now,
in that calendar?
Yes,
I
am.
Yeah.
You should put over the calendar. There you go.
The lovely ladies of the men's rights movement calendar is actually for sale. We have those in, and other items will be in stock soon enough.
There you go.
There we are. If you want to see a bunch of YouTubers, I think there's a fucking porn star in there somewhere.
Mercedes Carrera.
Very, very scantily clad. And in some cases, basically nude. You can go and buy that. The lovely ladies. The what?
Lovely ladies of men's rights.
There we go. Lovely ladies of men's rights. Look it up. Buy the fucking calendar. Lots of exposed lady parts. And now, beautiful bald bastard who I made co-host. Tell them who the fuck you are.
Yeah, I'm Jim the Ape. I'm the worst YouTuber out there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Wrath of Controversy. No associate with Jim the Ape. Probably to both of our benefit. I don't really make content much anymore. I may start doing that again. I did just actually get Sony Vegas 14, but that does not guarantee content.
He streams with me sometimes.
All right. Anyway.
We know that's a greeting in your culture, but calm down.
All right, now before we fucking end, there were there were a lot of donors, but the 2 I'd like to really thank are Dave, whoever the fuck you are, and Catfight. You probably really helped Semaj tonight. That's $600 between the 2 of you.
Nice.
That's fucking awesome. For once, I'm not gonna insult you guys in the fucking chat. You guys are, for the most part, good people. I'm fucking Speckle. This was a cunt stream.